is Magic City Soccer, your home for everything you need to know about soccer in Miami-Dade County. Hello, soccer fans in South Florida and beyond. And we are live. We are here at the Bob, the St. Thomas Athletic Field, the Bobcat Field at St. Thomas University. You see my co-host Drew Hausman in the background. Hey, Drew.
Drew. Delay on it. This is super inception right now.
Drew is currently a
watching myself.
couple seconds behind us. But we are coming to you live because we are going to bring you Miami FC's first preseason game on the year. They will be playing Weston FC here at the Bob, as I think we're going to affectionately refer to it as. Approved. So Lee Fens confirms for us. There's a lot to go over, a lot to discuss as the game goes on, obviously. But the timer on the scoreboard has just gone off. The referees are coming to the center. There we go. Nope, back with me. All right. So, yes, I will have instant replay confirmation of all calls. It will be terrible, so it means it'll be about the same quality as the Premier League, and I should say the Football Association. We have the Miami FC working from the back. Miami FC will have Mario Vega at the back. Then for defenders, the newly acquired Tyler Polak, McFarland, Ruthven, and Chin make up the back four. Midfield, Michael LaHood, Manny Gonzalez, and Greco in midfield. And then forwards, Kraft, Ranella, and Smart. We do not have a Weston FC lineup as of yet. As soon as we have that, we will have it for you. As we talked about on the podcast a couple of days ago, if you listened to episode 46, I think the big takeaway from this game is going to be what choices are made by Coach Dalglish in terms of player rotation. How many minutes will the kind of big name starters get as we head into the preseason? Additionally, seeing the starting lineup is going to be interesting. Again, some familiar faces for Miami FC fans in the starting lineup. It's the first game. You're going to expect some rush. You're going to expect some struggles, especially at the very beginning. But as the game goes on, you expect Miami FC to have more of an advantage. The ball is at center circle, and we have kicked off the 2018 Miami FC preseason. It starts with Weston FC. They are working from right to left. Miami FC working from left to right. Miami FC in the blue, the Blues, of course. Weston FC coming down from Broward County in the white. Miami FC attempting to build out of the back, knocked down there by LaHood, but Weston still pressing the issue.
I love Tyler Polak already. He's my new favourite player.
So again, Miami FC now. Can't just go with FC. Miami FC working from left to right, looking to move the ball up the field. Long pass across the field to Tyler Polak. Working back across. Little tricky little pass. Very close look here as play develops. Working back and across over to the left-hand side of the field for Miami FC. So far, Miami FC really focusing on possession, building possession. Weston FC allowing Miami FC really to work from the back, but having a tough time for them getting it across midfield. And up and out of bounds behind the spectator stand here at the Bob. Here's a throw-in from Miami FC.
The socks are new. We're playing in training kit, but the socks that we have. I've never seen these socks before. So Sockwatch.
Sockwatch 2018.
This is the first thing I've seen of like a new kit.
Ooh, a strong challenge from Weston FC there. A good effort, a risky play, but it paid off. And as Leif has mentioned, Miami FC are in their training kit, the Macron training kit, but looks like new socks.
Definitely new socks. But it's the first thing I noticed.
Kind of a fashionable orange stripe down the side.
Yeah, a little go faster stripe, get
Yeah.
down the wing a little quicker.
I was going to say, it makes them look fast, even when they're standing still. Weston FC in a Blanc situation, looking all white. Again, Miami FC having a good amount of possession, but not really able to do anything constructive with it. And as I say that, Miami FC dispossesses Weston, and again, attempt to build from the back. That's a long ball. It's not going to get much anywhere. Collected by the Weston goalkeeper. Hood playing the ball down the left-hand side. Looking for a cross, nothing there yet. Controlling, back to center. Ranella with a shot blocked by Weston FC. He's going to have another bite of the apple. No, he's going to pass to Hood. Now out, Miami FC resetting. Hello, Neo, who's joining us on the Periscope stream. Happy to have you here, as well as everyone else who's with us. Again, if you're just joining us, we're about 4 minutes into the Miami FC's first preseason game here in 2018. As of right now, the score is 0-0. The ball goes back to Mario Vega. And again, Miami FC clearly focusing on that kind of back-to-front development of play. They're not pressing the gas down. They're trying to build from the back and make something consistent. Ranella, through ball, blocked by the Weston FC defender. Good effort on that. The back line of Weston FC is really throwing themselves into the challenge today so far. We'll see how that holds up through the course of 90 minutes, but the effort has been there. Again, it appears Weston is clearly playing in a defensive position here, just aware Miami FC is going to attack, but trying to stifle it somewhere near midfield. And so far, they're having some success with it. Although now it appears Miami FC is bringing it up. Vincenzo Ranella. Coming down the sideline here is 99, Weston FC. I'd love to know the story of that number. Long ball down, some space to play it. And again, the Weston FC defense is to the task. Really solid effort there. When the ball is getting down towards the 18-yard box, Weston FC is really sticking their foot in it, taking some risks and living up to the challenge. Again, Miami FC is going to ask the question. Long ball to Smart, played out of bounds by the Weston FC defense. Throw in from Miami FC, looking to get the ball inside. Ooh, a nice little pass, cross inside, no one home. No one home on that attempt in Weston FC. Attempt to break, not really going much anywhere. Oh, ball settles near the top of the box. Cleared out by Weston FC. Little pass, Miami FC really trying to work the passes. Oh! And it's in the back of the net. Miami FC have their first goal of the season in the 7th minute. The fans tell the story. Vincenzo Ranello with a really across the face of goal. Winding up in the back right corner there. Miami FC have their first goal of the season. Shocker that it comes from Vincenzo Ranello, a top goal scorer for the team last season. Miami FC up on Weston FC 1-0.
And I'm not trying to take anybody's job, but back of the net.
Yeah, Bruce Silverman, eat your heart out. Now you have to wonder that Miami FC is opened their account in this game if they're going to hit a second goal pretty quickly. FC had a lot of effort in those early challenges, but once you give up the first goal, if you're in this position, you might be eager to give up a second one quickly. LaHood playing it into the box, but no one there to really get it. Weston FC will play it out of bounds. Quick restart from Miami. Again, they clearly want to get up big here. Oh, that was a clever attempt there from Ranella to get the ball near goal, but it was, again, blocked just away by Weston FC's defense. Miami FC now kind of working on the left-hand side of the field. PA County asking, we'll take some questions if you're joining us on the chat. If you want to pop in on the Periscope and leave some comments. PA County asking if we like living in Florida with the weather. It's mid-March and it's about 80 degrees. We got beautiful soccer going on here in beautiful weather, and it's kind of been like this the whole winter. So, yeah, Florida's pretty good. Hurricanes every now and then can be less than fun when you have to evacuate to a nearby state, but generally it's a pretty good deal to make. Miami FC working down the right-hand side. Oh, ball inside, crossed in. Shot blocked away by Weston FC. Miami FC will have a corner kick on the far side. So, Miami FC up 1-0. We're about 10 minutes in here with a corner kick, again, far side. Looking to make it 2-0. I think we rebrand Men in Chancletas is the way we go. Wilson with the suggestion here. Instead of Men in Blazers, I'm wearing a blazer foolishly because I'm an idiot and I like to sweat. Parried away by the Weston goalkeeper. The clearance not really good. Pop straight up. That's going to come down. Weston's going to control it. Or are they? Passed back. Ranella now. Miami FC focusing on control until they get in that 18-yard box. You can really hear Mario Vega bossing around Miami FC from the back. His voice really carries across the field. You can hear him really clearly even from the sideline here. Weston FC trying to mount an attack, working down the left-hand side. Nothing much comes from it. Again, you can see the scoreboard on the far side of the field here. About 12 minutes into this game. Miami FC on top of Weston FC 1-0. That's going to be a foul. Weston FC's 22.
Trying to remove the shirt.
Looked like he was sweeping the leg.
I think he's
Cobra Kai'ing it.
he likes that Macron gear. I think that's what he was after.
So Miami FC will have a free kick, far right side here. Chance maybe to play it into the box. And there's the play. It's going right at goal and not enough oomph. Collected easily by the Weston goalkeeper. And they're going to play out of the back and try to go on a counter. And they have some numbers here, if they can kind of put it together. And Michael LaHood sweeps in to save the day. And now Miami FC will, I think, try to slow play down a little bit and build. Oh, no. Miami FC looking to play some confusion here. Cross. Play to Smart. There's the finish. Too far left.
That was one of the ones where you want to hit it when it's dropping down and like put your legs through it.
And that is played out of bounds. Miami FC with the throw-in. I think that's a good example of why the first preseason game is the game you kick the rust off. Going to be a substitute made for Weston FC as they're going to try to get some rotation into the squad early. 19 coming off for Weston. And as soon as I get that number for Weston, I will let you know who's coming in there.
She turns around.
Yes.
It looks like 40 on the shorts.
49. 49 for Weston FC.
Number 49. If you have number 49 on your Magic City Soccer bingo card now, mark it up.
Claim your prize. Claim your prize. Speaking of prizes, the Magic City Soccer bracket competition is ongoing. Yes,
that's what I was setting you up
Lee
for.
is a master of segues. We have a good number of competitors in there. I can tell you I'm not doing well. Drew's out. No one had UMBC, so that's an unfortunate break for anyone. But so anyway, yeah, you can check out those results if you go to our Twitter account. You have a link to the scoreboard of the bracket challenge available on ESPN. There's a good job being done there, replacing the ball. Weston really attempting to work from the center of the field out to the sides near midfield. Not having a lot of success with it so far. Again, they're trying to keep the ball in Miami FC's own side, and they're having harder and harder time trying to make that happen.
I bet you Vegas kids know when he's angry. I bet you were terrified of them, start shouting at them like that. What did you do? What did you drop on the floor? What did you write on the bathroom wall?
Yeah, he has stage voice. His ability to project is strong.
I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him. I already have some on, obviously. I couldn't leave the house without it. Gringo problems.
Ooh. That looked like a foul with the advantage being played by Miami FC, but there is a injury.
It's not very friendly for friendly, is it?
Looks like Don Smart down. And I would imagine head coach Paul Dalglish is going to be eager to maybe rotate him off, give him a chance to breathe. No, he's gonna. It looks like he's gonna try to play through it. Took what appeared to be a nasty foot to the hip. But he's up. He's about. I think maybe it stunned him more than it hurt. Weston. Now again trying to play forward. Adventurous challenge. Neither foul nor tackle there by Manny Gonzalez. Weston playing it in, and Vega easily gathers it up. I think we have an unofficial mascot potentially for Miami FC too playing here at the Bob, the Dragonflies. I think that's definitely on if Golasso is looking for a break during the NPSL season, the Dragonflies will make do because there are a number of Dragonflies flying out here. It's kind of scenic. It's an interesting An interesting aesthetic choice. It's not really a choice, I guess, but interesting aesthetic here at the Bob.
All right. This is David Attenborough. That's what the Blaze is about.
Yeah, right? I'm trying to class things up here, Lee.
It's like half soccer, half planet Earth. Dragonfly native to South Florida.
Look, you're not getting that on any soccer broadcast in America. I'm telling you that right now. We've got people asking about living in Florida. You need to know what it's about.
The Wigan Cup run is over.
Crossed in a little too strong.
And a little too short for that one.
Yeah. A little too strong, and the receiving player's a little too short. That's a good point by Drew.
We like him too. We prefer if you called him Vincent.
That's played out of bounds. That will be Miami FC's throw-in.
Trying to decide if Tyler's got factor 50 or factor 70 on. Difficult to tell from here. It looks like 50. That's Tyler Kolak. Yeah.
FC Cincinnati.
Yeah. He's doing well so far.
Played in by Weston, knocked away by Miami FC. That will be a Weston FC throw-in. One of their first real opportunities to kind of establish themselves on this Miami FC portion of the field. They're going to try to play it around, maybe work it to the other side.
Keep it in the Commonwealth, yeah?
Played in, headed away. LaHood with possession. And again, Miami FC looking to kind of tiki-taki slow build from the back here. A strong challenge there by Pollock, getting it out of bounds. And that's going to be a Miami FC throw-in. The last touch was off of Weston. Good effort there by Tyler Pollock. 20 minutes in here, first half. Miami FC on top of Weston FC 1-0 in their first preseason game of the 2018 season. Yes, this is the first game as Miami FC too. You're witnessing a little bit of history. Yeah, I think we're going to send it to Uranus, right? I just got done saying I was trying to class it up and then went immediately to Uranus joke.
Yeah, you made that one.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Well, the Irish in Boston aren't really from Ireland. They're from Southie. They don't have Irish accents.
That's a good point. When I went, I was expecting to hear a little Irish. Like,
You gotta go to the right places. The community's huge, and it's even larger in the summer.
Opportunity there for Miami FC, but can't really put it together. Played back to Vega. Vega will just knock it out of bounds. Again, Weston FC going to have another chance to throw it in close to goal. Really, first 20 minutes, Weston FC didn't have much of a real chance to build from this kind of position, and now they've had two opportunities down the last couple of minutes. You get the sense that maybe they're finding their foot. Oh, it's a corner kick. My apologies. Vega cleared it, but it will be a corner kick for Weston FC. Opportunity here on goal. Here is the cross, looks to far post, 6 with the header, back inside, attempted scissor kick. Oh, deflected off the head of the player who missed the scissor. Boy, that is insult to injury right there. That's unfortunate. I should say, I guess, injury to insult.
if that were Jaime Chavez on the ground, that would have been a goal.
Yes, that's.
If they
Very,
standing up deflection header.
very reminiscent of the Jaime Chavez goal from last season. That's why you bring Drew Hausman in, the history, the context.
Can't remember how to do simple mathematics.
Again, you get the sense Weston is finding a little more confidence in this goal as Miami FC has struggled to find their second. Oh, here's an opportunity. Here's a misplayed ball by the defense. The referee is going to call a foul there on Weston FC outside of the box. It is a friendly, as Lee Ephens is eager to remind Weston FC, but you get the sense with their intensity, they're treating this like a final. Okay, before this free kick, I can confirm the blazer is coming off. It is way too hot.
Now burn it.
15.
That free kick just reminded me. That free kick just reminded me.
So it looks like we're going to have some substitutions coming in. Looks like like a mass sub for Miami. Or no, water break.
Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Choice of this generation.
So,
In all fairness, Michelle should have had a better season, right, Federico? Michelle should have had a better season.
Let's take a moment here since they're reconfiguring. Let's us reconfigure. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Magic City Soccer live stream of Miami FC 2's first preseason game against Weston FC. The score is 2-0. We're currently in the 26th minute. I'm here, Drew Hausman, you can see in the background, having a conversation. Lee Ephens off to the side here. Wave hello to everyone, Lee.
Why aren't you here?
Yeah, that's the real question. Why aren't you out here at the Bob? It's a great time. People really enjoying themselves, enjoying soccer being back here in Miami-Dade County. Miami FC 2 starting their NPSL lives with a lot of hope and a lot of opportunity. We'll obviously talk about some of this stuff more on the next podcast, but obviously the other big news related to Miami FC this week is the letter that was sent by CEO Sean Flynn discussing Miami FC's entrance into the U.S. Open Cup, or lack thereof. It appears there's a kind of joint effort, an angry letter, as Lee Ephens points out correctly. Yeah, you can definitely see Miami FC not happy to be left out of the tournament that they made such kind of a magical run in last season. It's hard to see where Miami FC is gonna change hearts and minds on that. I think they're kind of playing a longer game. You could see that their lawsuit in federal court was amended to include Major League Soccer. You can see that they are really pushing to kind of apply pressure to the U.S. Soccer Federation in kind of all the places where it operates. And again, as this develops, if Carlos Cordiero, the U.S. Soccer Federation president, actually sits down with Flynn remains to be seen, but that's definitely something we're going to want to keep an eye on in the next couple of weeks. So, yes, Carlos, you're always welcome here at the Bob. First beer's on us. Action as Weston FC have kicked off, trying to make a dent in this 2-0 lead.
Well in, son. Go on.
Miami FC trying to make it from 2 to 3 real quick. Open play in front of goal now. Oh, just a strong touch. Strong final touch. Strong last touch there. Weston FC's goalkeeper collects it, and now Weston FC will try to build from the back. Looks like Miami FC here got possession back near midfield, and they're going to try to make the most of it. Slick little play. They're going to play it back now, working to the right, back to Don Smart. LaHood with possession now, playing it back to Smart. Collected, misplayed, and then recollected by Weston FC's goalkeeper. Vega easily collects, looking to play it. Looking to the left. His right.
We're going to change everything at half time.
I believe so.
But not, he's like, it's a youth team.
Yeah.
Like different tiers.
Yeah, there's like 117.
Yeah.
They're the true like academy.
Like, what did Rosie play for? I don't think for Timber Brown. Wow, good that they have. Hate each other.
What are you watching the game, man?
Yeah, I know. I gotta find a bar around here.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I tried to have a look. There's like some sort of sports bar, but there was one with like a 2-star rating on Google, like in the middle of Upper Locker somewhere. Yeah.
Miami FC with a corner from the far side. Here's the play in. Looks kind of right to the Weston FC goalkeeper. As you might have heard in the background, Weston FC has their PDL squad, but really it is more of a developmental program from youth ages to older ages. Two of the most notable alumni from the program include Ale Bedoya, U.S. men's national team player, who played for Weston FC in his youth play. Additionally, Ali Hassan, who's on the Miami FC 2 squad. So it's a bit of a homecoming. Shot up, just a bit wide. So Weston FC with a goal kick.
The black and yellow. South America, you get a load of teams like black and stripes.
LaHood looking for an opportunity on goal here. Pretty well defended. He's going to get it back out to Smart, and they're going to try to reset it. Smart playing it in, back to Smart. Manny Gonzalez over to Tyler Pollock near the center. Weston FC regains possession. Looking, I think, to kind of slow things down a little bit for him, reset. We're in the 32nd minute. Miami FC are on top of Weston FC 2-0. 2 goals, one from Vincenzo Ranella from open play, and one from a Don Smart free kick.
A beauty, a golazzo by Don Smart.
I would say so.
You know, we're at 32 minutes, and I just noticed half their numbering is light blue and the other is black.
This is true.
I was just like,
wait, what?
Oh shit, you're right. Drew had a moment of
Yes. Well, that was an interesting attempt on the ball there from the Weston FC defender. That could have gone much worse. Oh, that was well played, and now Miami FC with a little space to work.
Sean Chin
Don
and
Smart down the right-hand side. Sean Chin looking to get back into the center. Oh, Ranella with an opportunity. Couple of inches away from a third goal for Miami FC and a second goal for Vincenzo Ranella. Instead, it will be a Weston FC goal kick. You can see off to the far side, it looks like a number of Weston FC players are warming up. Potentially some second half subs to be made.
2 days after St. Patrick's, and we're here. We made it on time.
We're alive. Did you go out last night, Jules? Were you out last night?
Looks like head coach Paul Dalgleish is looking to give some instruction.
Yeah.
They had a It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia event going on. But it was too crazy. And then
Church is always so crazy.
So brought in,
That's kind of the point.
Miami
of
FC.
It's supposed to be crazy.
We're punk. Fuck you.
controlling play from the back.
okay with that play.
Greetings and salutations, Eric Ruiz jumping in on the chat. It is 2-0.
She was like, the manager was giving it out, and I was like, come on. And she was like, here.
Eric got caught slipping, celebrating his girlfriend's birthday when he should be here with Vincenzo.
Hope you're enjoying brunch.
Ooh,
Oh,
renaming this to,
that was-
to Brunch with Bunch.
We are rebranding.
Brunch with Bunch live stream.
Yeah, I
No
think.
jacket required.
Yeah. Take a look at me now. Weston FC goalkeeper playing that out long. Again, just looking to get some breathing room. I think next time we do this, mimosas might be in order. I think that's an appropriate choice here for an 11 o'clock kickoff.
Maybe get some eggs Benedict.
Yeah, it's got to get those bennies. Love those bennies. Played down to Smart. He is going to be able to control it and send it back in if he wants. He's going to drop it back to LaHood. LaHood looking to work it in. Ranella left off for LaHood, but not quite right. We're in the 35th minute, about 10 minutes until halftime. Again, Miami FC still up 2-0. Weston has had a shot on goal, but weren't able to convert it. Left off for Chin. He might have a look if he wants it. He's going to play it. Blocked away by Weston FC. Well, it appears it was last touch Miami, so it's a Weston FC goal kick. I did notice that. You can actually see on the ground in front of you a NASL ball. Certainly a number left over from last year. But a reminder of what has been and what will be again.
Well, we can check and even see if they're the Bill Peterson balls.
Yeah.
We'll get you that solid information at the half.
Okay, looks like it'll be a Weston FC throw-in.
One of the good things about this place is that we are playing on grass, the way that God intended the sport to be played, on an actual natural surface.
This is true, and it's actually a pretty nice.
It's very nice.
It's a pretty nice field for.
I've seen some dodgy pitches in my life.
Yes.
It's not one of them.
Little wonky line going up.
It looks like the groundsman had maybe had a little Bacardi when he was doing the lines. But other than that,
he might have overindulged for St. Patrick's Day. It happens to everyone.
The lines on the field. But no, it might help their play as well.
Yeah, that has to be a welcome.
Grass, I think the players like it more.
It has to be a welcome sight for players joining in this year. They'll be able to actually play on the real field.
Make sure you get an NASL.
The haircut guy, right?
So Weston FC with the throw in here on the near side, close to the spectators. Thrown in, looking to make a quick play of it, 99 in. Blocked away by Miami FC, and that will be a corner kick in what I believe is the second corner kick for Weston FC in this game.
He came in, right? What?
Rico started.
He did?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm fucking. Didn't notice him for 37 minutes.
This is their first corner, right?
I believe second. They had one on the far side as well. So that'll be sent in, headed away, and it looks like Miami FC will take over possession. Oh, a strong challenge. Strong challenge there by Forrest. Stood up by Don Smart, and I think he's going to try to settle things down a little bit here.
Number 4, bro. Frank the Tank.
Yes.
Number 4 has been on the pies. Look at him. Leading with his elbow. Disgusting. You're free. Go.
Michael LaHood sending it through to Don Smart. What a pass that was. Smart with an opportunity. He's going to send it back out to the top. Ranella, the fans wanting to shoot. I think Ranella wanted a foul. I
They're
think
gonna have to take Matt's Matt's camera and rewind the Periscope.
As we said, if you'd like to join in the video assistant referee, just log in on Periscope and check it out. So that'll be sent out far, a little too far. Miami FC will have a throw in. "39th minute, Miami FC leading Weston FC 2-0. Pretty dominant performance by Miami FC so far. When they've had opportunities on goal, they've usually taken advantage of it. Weston FC has had a little bit of play moving forward, especially after minute 20. They've had more opportunities on the Miami FC side of the field, but really haven't been able to produce much of anything from it. So LaHood to Gonzalez, resetting back towards the center circle.
Herman's starting over Lionel Brown. They are. We have confirmation. These are, in fact, Bill Peterson balls.
Wow.
We have Bill Peterson's balls down at the Bobcat.
He has the striker's name and brand. We have Bill Peterson's balls.
No, that's Bill Edwards.
Oh, I'm mixing up my bills. Mixing up my bills.
Bill and generic white guy last name. Disaster.
About 5 minutes left till halftime. As Drew Hausman pointed out, it looks like Miami FC is kind of doing like a split squad approach, maybe. Instead of an A team and a B team, it would appear that the second half you might still see some quote-unquote big names, some memorable names from last year, as it looks like he's trying to Coach Dalglish is trying to even out both squads. Playing from the back, Chin, sent ahead. Oh, LaHood, through ball turn. He's going to keep playing it, and a nice tackle. A nice tackle made there by the Weston FC defender. LaHood. Miami FC maintains possession. Ranello with the shot blocked away.
I threw in the hands.
That's a Miami FC foul.
It's muscle memory to me.
Has Miami FC been called for a foul?
What's going on? I don't know. It just does it alone.
Might be the first foul on Miami FC in this game thus far.
Guys, I skipped dog yoga to come here, so if we could stop.
Miami FC, a lot of possession along the border of the box, but can't really get faced up to goal to get a good shot on. Oh, played, blocked away. Played back in. Smart looking for two. Won't have a shot there. Weston maintaining possession. Played ahead.
99's all confused, man. He's got 20 on his shorts, 99 on his back.
And number 1 in your heart.
Number 1 in my heart.
Hey, at least their team has numbers.
There's no names in preseason shots.
Entering the 44th minute now. Getting pretty close to halftime. I can't imagine too much injury time would be added on.
With 3 minutes, one for the...
I want to see number 4 stay on, man.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I didn't factor in the water break.
Mandatory too.
It's not about the speed or the passing.
Yeah. He's like those weekend warrior dad bod type.
Hey, yeah.
There's some firepower behind those legs, man. Check his He's got speed. He's got
Opportunity here
He can run.
for Miami FC to build up. Wide open space near to the right for Don Smart. He's certainly going to try to play it in. Oh, deflected away. Maintained by Miami FC, though. Again, they're going to try to hope to have an opportunity here. Deflected off LaHood.
Friendly fire, Manny. Friendly fire.
Going to have another go at it. Played back.
Crack it.
Lining it up. Almost a free kick there with so much time. LaHood going to have a chance to possess it. Played in. Collected by Weston FC's goalkeeper,
By the packet of ketchup.
who's generally done, I would say he's done a pretty good job so far today. He's been tested a lot, and you know, the free kick was really majestic by Smart. The shot by Ranella, it's really hard to make a save on something like that coming all the way across the face of net. Really in your face here, 99. Pass back to 22. Who are you?
Number 4 has ran 4 steps.
No, man, he ran back on
Yeah,
defense.
he had speed.
He
Four has that sneaky speed.
He's like that dad that plays basketball. Everybody picks him up last, but he can just ball out.
It's about the fundamentals.
The shortest guy
He's
who
all
can
about the
jump.
fundamentals. We are in extra time now. We will know when we wrap up as soon as the referee decides to blow his whistle. Played in by Weston FC. Played over to 22.
We just did that chapter. Clouds. Nimbus.
Nothing much happening for Weston FC there. And that will be your halftime whistle.
Halftime brought to you by Mini Dutch.
So, Miami FC leading Weston FC 2-0 after the first half. You can see there, 5 shots on goal by Miami FC, 1 by Weston FC. 1 save made by the Weston FC keeper. I get a sense that number's wrong. I feel like he's made a lot more saves than just 1. So let's back over here to this side of the table, this side of the camera. Here with Drew. Drew, what'd you see from that first half?
Bum, bum, bum.
Technical issues. Let's try it again. Drew, what'd you see from
I
that
saw
first
the
half?
ground. It started off pretty shaky. You could tell it's a preseason. I think Weston were kind of optimistic and pressing high, maybe trying to score an early goal on Miami. Probably after that Vincenzo goal was pretty much all one-sided after that. A lot of creative play going on. Weston keeper, as you said, did a pretty good job of holding it down. Some sloppy saves, but saves nonetheless. Solid packet of ketchup over there.
Yeah, I would say Miami FC going forward, it looks like they're really focusing on possession. They're really focusing on trying to control the game, just kind of get their timing together. And Weston FC, their defense before the first goal, I thought it was pretty solid. After the first goal, it's been stretched a little bit more, but the effort's there. The problem is they're having trouble getting the ball up the field. Even though after the first 20 minutes they've had more, they're still not having a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's also just maybe conditioning and their level of play. I think they tired themselves out too quick, kind of chasing everything down. But it'll be interesting because it looks like we are doing a full squad switch maybe for the second half. So I thought it was interesting what players we put in the first half and how they mix it up. I thought maybe it would be more of a last year's squad with Rhett and Mason starting with Vincenzo and LaHood, but they did a good job of mixing in the old players and the new players, so it'll be interesting to see how the second half squad does.
So we're going to take a bit of a break. We got what appears to be a what?
So,
Lee wants to jump.
can I have a little word?
Of course, absolutely.
I am very encouraged by what I've just seen. We use a lot more width in this game, probably more width in this game than we have in the entire last season.
That's the out.
That's true.
Especially like Don Smart really stood out down this right wing. A lot of play came down this right wing. We're playing this like 4-1-4-1 with Michael LaHood as the new Richie Ryan, and I thought it was good. I thought it was good soccer. We spread it around a bit. 2 good goals. Vanella up front by himself, and I like this new Dalglish ball. I like it.
There was definitely a much greater focus on playing it out wide, bring in and out, kind of resetting, and I'm kind of bringing some basketball terminology, I guess to that, but kind of swinging it around.
There's definitely you can definitely see a little change. Definitely see that there's a new coach involved, but it's nice to see 2 wingers out there. And,
Yes.
And Michael Hood in that that holding role where we saw Richie Ryan masterfully play last season. Michael Hood is the new Richie, and I can get on board with that. I like it.
I think he's up to the challenge of that.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
his skill set is absolutely ideal for that kind of
Played very
play.
well. A lot of the play came through him.
Guys.
He read the game very well. Probably one of our best players now.
Guys, we might have to shut the broadcast down. Bruce Silverman is
Oh,
walking
boy.
over to
Oh
us.
no,
Bruce
it looks
Silver
fairly
coming
angry.
over.
Yeah.
He's about to rough us
He
up.
heard
We
I
better
yelled out back of
Back
the net.
of the net.
net.
we better take a break because I think Bruce is over here to kind of rough us up and break some limbs. So we will join you second half. Miami FC up 2-0 on Weston FC.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good, man. How's it going?
All good.
Are we broadcasting anything this
Hold on.
regular
Yeah.
season?
Yeah, we will.
YouTube? Or SF?
All right, we are back here at Bobcat Field. The second half has just kicked off. We're about 30 seconds in. We've had a number of substitutes that we'll get to you in just a couple of moments. But we can tell you that Jaime Chavez is up front. I see Mason Trafford. I see Rhett Bernstein at the back. And again, we'll get the rest to you as that comes in the next couple of moments. Again, Miami FC up 2-0
As long as we keep the Cuban, I'm good.
on Weston FC. 2 goals, the first from Vincenzo Ranella, and I believe somewhere around the 10th minute. And then the second goal, Don Smart off a free kick. That's how Miami FC has their lead. Again, it's been a pretty dominant performance by Miami FC so far. The finishing near the net has not been fantastic, I would say. It's been good. The goals that have gone in have been spectacular. But a lot of time near the front of goal, not a lot of open play goals brought in. So long ball played into the left-hand side, sent back in, the cross, the header, and it's an early goal for Miami FC. Back of the net. Miami FC now up 3-0 very early on here in the second half. Was that Jaime Chavez with the goal?
We're not completely
So
sure who the
we're
goalkeeper
going to
was.
say that's
So
a
we have
maybe
look
on
at the
Jaime
field.
Chavez, and we'll get you more confirmed on that in just a second. But that is as close to a picture-perfect kind of classic cross goal as you're going to get. Isn't that right, Lee?
I think, yeah. I mean, you saw the goal coming a mile off. Great cross. I didn't remember who sent that ball in. Perfect cross, and I think it was Jaime with a header. Great goal. Rewind the broadcast. Someone rewind the broadcast and tell us.
Yeah, so someone could rewind the broadcast, screen cap their screen, take a video of that, and then share it with us. We'll share it to Magic City Soccer's Twitter account. So long ball played by Weston FC. Now opportunity maybe. No, played away well and knocked out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for Weston FC. A lot more action. That is Ryan Herman in goal for Miami FC. Substitute there at the back in goal, as well as the 2 center backs. Strong defensive play there as the ball is coming right up in front of you, as well as some fans there. Again, playing down that left-hand side. There was a lot of play down the right-hand side in the first half. It looks like Miami FC will be focusing more on the left. No foul called, although the fans wanted it.
Love it.
Long ball played by Weston FC. Gathered in. Yeah, I know. The Weston FC player on the far side that just played that ball, he's got a real 80s muscle guy vibe going on. He's got his sleeves rolled up into his shirt. It is Sunday Fun Day Gun Day for number 4 on Weston FC.
Oh, that's where I left it.
So it looks like a foul heading towards the Miami FC's direction. Again, thank you everyone for joining us as we're
If you've got viewers, can we tell?
there's a number there, Lee, but I'm not sure it's accurate because I see names pop in of people who have joined us, and then the actual number doesn't change.
Well, we appreciate you joining us.
We appreciate if it's one person. Thank you to the one
It's
person.
the afternoon now.
Oh, it is afternoon, isn't it? Yeah, so we're giving this a test run here during the preseason, and so far so good, I would say. So played in to Chavez.
Can we get confirmation on the goal scorer? Someone with Twitter.
Yes, if someone could reply to the Magic City Soccer account. Thank you. Reply to the Magic City Soccer account. If you were able to see that goal score from the video, it was a little hard from here. If you could maybe replay that, that'd be dynamite. Played up. Oh, trying to get a swing on it, but the Weston FC descent. Oh, that was inventive. Is that a Hassan in the center? Yeah. Okay, so it might be.
Yeah, it's Martinez, Hassan, and Chavez. So if it looked like Chavez, it may have been Hassan.
Okay, confirming the second half lineup for Miami FC. You've got Herman at the back, which we've already talked about. Atasi, Trafford, Bernstein in the center. Rubiano, I believe, on the right. Midfielders, Gonzalez staying on, Fanfoni, and Dylan Mares. Casablanco in. Forwards are Martinez, Hassan, Chavez. So it could have been Ali Hassan. Oh, it's Dylan Mares. Dylan Mares. Apologies to Casablanco for not giving him the credit he so rightly deserved. Dylan Mares with the goal in the 47th minute.
It looked like a shorty who scored that header. So
Yes.
I was
That's why I kind of
impressed by Dylan there.
another cross opportunity and keeping it low. Oh, with a shot. Oh, deflected away.
Send it to the Bobcat pit.
That will be a goal kick for Weston FC. That's going to be a Miami FC foul. Free kick for Weston.
He's like, I want to stay. Oh, this is it for me. 75 degrees here, bro. I hope he recruited down smart.
And that's back to 30. And you've already been put it on. You've got to put it on 30 and 3 leagues. How do I get some of that?
That was clever. Clever little play. Working it back out to Rhett Bernstein. You know, I have to say, the firepower in the first half was fun with LaHood and Ranella, but there's something comforting about having Bernstein and Trafford at the back. It just seems natural.
The defense attorneys at law, Trafford and Bernstein.
Oh, that ball is still in play. That will be knocked out by Miami, though. Goal kick, Weston.
Martinez and Chavez. So I think there will be some little quicker pace to this. And
Yeah, I was very interested that Ariel took the number 10. That's a huge statement for any player when they take that number 10 jersey.
I think he just wants a bobblehead made out of him.
I think he probably does want the Ariel bobblehead. If I put my money on a bobblehead this season, it would be Ariel.
That's going to fly off the shelves. I'll tell you that right now.
They could probably go and sell that at a Chingadera somewhere.
get your Ariel Martinez bobblehead.
That's sent in. Oh, what a finish! What a goal for Miami FC. That will be 4. That ball sent in from the far side.
Back of the net.
That's back of the net, and that was a brilliant finish. What a statement on that goal.
It was Dylan again, right?
No, that was
Miami FC! Miami FC! Miami FC! Miami FC! You shake the whole bleacher.
And the fans tell you exactly what happened there. They are excited after that one. That was quite a finish, quite a goal for Miami FC. Yeah, I think they counted that one as 4. The scoreboard here at the Bob reads 7-0 as the ball is coming into your proverbial living room.
Nostradamus work on the scoreboard.
Okay, that was a throw in by Weston FC. A little bit of an advancement there.
Catch up with the scoreboard.
Okay, coming down the left-hand side again. Again, you're clearly seeing here in the second half a change in strategy. They were working the right-hand side. Here's a shot, maybe. Squared up. Great save by the Weston FC goalkeeper. It is a firing range down on the left-hand side of the field now, as the Miami FC have really dialed up the offensive attack. Wow. First 8 minutes or so of this second half have been absolutely one-way traffic, and that's a foul on Weston FC. I think they just need some breathing room. Weston FC _USSDA, happy to have you on the broadcast today. That's a foul on Miami FC. That will be heading down towards the right. It's pretty funny that the team has joined us on the live stream.
Shouts out to Achilles.
Yes.
Whoever has the team account right now.
No, it's the Weston has joined.
Weston.
Yes. That's a long ball in for Weston.
If
They
you could tell
still.
us the name of your number 4. He's easily becoming a fan favorite.
Yes, please, Weston.
I kind of love to hate him.
Yes. I hate to love him. Okay, that's a foul on Mason Trafford.
Some like 40-year-old guys played at a World Cup or something.
Little bit sold there, the foul, but a foul nonetheless.
So who got the last goal? Did we find out? Oh, the Italians are back.
Yeah, both of them.
Weston FC here with, I think, their first real threatening free kick of the game. They've had a couple of free kicks, but
This is in range, definitely.
yes, here's the attempt. Sent through, parried away by Herman, and that will be a corner kick.
That was a difficult one. It was like dipping in front of him.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, the Herminator did well with that one. The
Herminator!
Herminator!
Hey man, I want to see Lionel Brown get some minutes though.
Get to the chopper.
Come with me if you want to save.
What accent was that?
You shut up.
That was Austrian, was it?
I tried my best.
It was Farfoni.
Farfoni confirmed. We believed it was a Farfoni with that brilliant golazo, the 4th goal of the game for Miami FC, and we can confirm that now.
This guy's got the best haircut. I want hair like that.
He's the man with the curly hair, bro.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Montreal.
Tried to make a play in there, a little too adventurous. Herman going to come out of his box, headed away. Very heads-up play, pun intended. Weston FC still has possession, though. They're going to try to get one back here.
Nobody else is watching 21 Thunder on Netflix?
Sent in.
You guys.
Wall right in front of him. No hope on that shot.
Mixed with soccer. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. 21 Thunder? It's a Canadian television show about a Montreal under-21 soccer team, and it's
That sounds
Degrassi. It's Degrassi.
That sounds fantastic.
One of the players is part of like the Boston Mafia dealing drugs, and like there's a crazy like African player looking for his lost brother. Like, yeah. It's taken over soccer Twitter by storm. If you want to sponsor us, 21 Thunder. Also, please, Canadian Broadcasting Company, let's renew season 2. There's so many questions I have that were left unanswered.
Lee, you have some CBC connections, right?
I will try to make that happen for you.
In the first episode,
I'm very big in Canada. Well,
they refer to it as the MLS, the Division 1 team. They're like, this is the MLS.
I played in Calgary at the same team where Owen Hargreaves started his career.
Really?
Yes. Calgary Foothills. They are a PDL team now, I think. Owen Hargreaves, that's an interesting guy. This kind of like Welsh, Canadian, German. You hear that guy speak, you can there's bits of every accent. one of the best English players of his generation. Criminally underappreciated, Owen Hargreaves. I very much like this new Ariel Martinez role. He's running this game.
Yeah, it definitely is a different look for Ariel Martinez.
When it hits like 89.
He's kind of playing this sort of roaming playmaker role. I've been a bit hard on the guy in the past, but he is. I think he's found his position. In a few minutes here, he's convinced me. There we go. Look at him now.
And I like
look at this.
I like this
He's looking ahead.
The forwards here.
Look at that. He wants the ball. He's confident. And then he passes.
And then Lee absolutely jinxes it. Oh, Weston is going to have a shot in on here. Knocked away by Herman. Cleared away by the back line. Nervy times, the best chance Weston FC has had thus far. Just to confirm what we were talking about before, Stefano Fanfoni did have that goal in the 54th minute.
Is it Fanfoni or Fanfoni?
Fanfoni. Yes. Fanfoni.
It's Fanfoni. It's Fanfoni. But yeah, no, I'm convinced with this that bad pass previously.
Yes, his role as super sub, it was kind of like get in there and do stuff quick and happen. Whereas this is more like play your game, take a breath, make a play, then make the run. Don't worry about it.
A great ball.
That was a brilliant ball, and that's a goal.
Ariel Martinez.
Ariel Martinez with the assist. That is Ali Hassan, yes? Or is that Chavez? Okay, Jaime Chavez with the goal.
A beautiful ball by the man I was just hyping up.
Yes.
That was, he just picked the moment, perfectly weighted pass.
Yes.
I can't wait to watch that one back on the stream.
Ariel Martinez with a beautiful little curving through ball there, right to the attacking man, being able to tap it in with a strong finish. Really what you want to see out of this side. Scores now 5-0 in the 63rd minute. That goal was the 62nd minute.
Rosa?
No, 7. We're supposed to catch up to the scoreboard.
Oh, you keep changing the goalposts.
No, that's what they erroneously put up on the scoreboard.
So as we kick off here, again, we're in the 63rd minute. Miami FC in a pretty controlling position. 5-0 up on Weston FC.
Poor unpaid amateurs.
But we're trying to change that to FYD.
I want to see us play them though, because their season actually just ended. So it did? Yeah, PDL hasn't even started yet. So all these guys are very fresh. Yeah, that's why I wanted to play the Restarts game.
Lucky Ariel.
No, they're doing it on a local Fox Sports.
Internet.
The World Wide Web. But St. Paul's is going to end up playing. I think they're doing a whole little American tour thing. After that, they're playing. Are they?
Is this the St. Pauli?
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of going to Detroit to watch that.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the hardest part is going to be getting the actual game.
Yeah.
I think they're available now.
Detroit, I want to go.
Yeah.
I find the music in that city and everything. Boy, Mace.
Mason Trafford, their fan favorite, making a really smart play to bring control of that Weston
Miami
FC
FC
attempt in.
legend, Mason Trafford.
Absolutely.
Right.
Lee-
Sir Mason Trafford.
Lee, are there two Mason Traffords?
No, there's only one Mason Trafford.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mason Trafford. He used to be a future daddy.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
He's a present daddy.
You know who we totally forgot about? Dario. He's playing at Banfield. He's having a hell of a season, man. He's crushing it. Argentina.
Wow, that's a great ball.
That's a great ball in.
Good boy.
Fanfoni brings it under control.
Get him.
Well, luckily he plays
Foul.
Offside.
Offsides. Well, that'll do it. Thank you, Lee.
A lot of where he plays, a lot of them aren't like Russian, white Russian.
Mason Trafford's copying my sweatband around the leg.
Again, we're about 20 minutes into the second half here. 67th minute. We just crossed that mark to be exact. Miami FC up 5-0 on Weston. It's been a pretty dominant performance. A little rusty the first 15 minutes, I would say. The Vincenzo Ranello goal really opened things up. But especially in this second half, the Miami FC offense has been flowing a lot more. It's been moving up and down the field, not getting kind of hung up
Ask one of the MLS
around the box.
Ask Matt, he supports Petty.
Okay. Watch yourself. Check,
Show me what you're
check
working with.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Somebody tell me you like his hair. I'm not showing.
Who, two? Oh, yeah. That's Fanfoni, right?
Yeah.
Still preseason rest. Oh, here's a chance for Chavez. Oh, play through to Fanfoni. Oh, just missed it to the left. That was set up on a plate, but he was going away from goal. Hard to bring it back across. That's going to be a goal kick for Weston FC. Played quick.
There you go.
That's going to be a foul. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. Referee's going to have a word about that.
Oh, you're not even getting paid.
Played in by Weston. Getting a little chippy here as we are in the middle parts of the second half. We have some musical coming in, I think. Ariel Martinez again playing it across the field. Really is acting as kind of that midfield playmaker. Played over to Fanfoni. Fanfoni looking inside but keeping it close now. Deflected away. That'll be a Miami FC throw-in.
Tell him, Mason.
Right idea on that. Just couldn't quite connect on that little cheeky pass.
What?
Yes, Mace, good boy. My ball.
Mike, can you get it? Black and blue number. BJ.
I think Ariel was too cute by half on that pass. He could have just played it very straight and gotten it through. FC building, Miami FC building, Weston FC just going to interfere. Oof. That's what we call good physical play right there.
40 pounds smaller than
We are in the 71st minute now. About 20 minutes remaining in this first preseason game of the 2018 season for Miami FC. Fanfoni calling for the ball. You can see it. Didn't quite get it over there. Now we'll get it.
That's not him.
Well, oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. I was looking for the hair. I didn't quite see the hair. Jaime Chavez looking in. Oh! You could see what was going to be attempted, and if it had converted, I think we all would have lost our minds. Oh, played through to Weston. Weston's going to have an opportunity here. Going to pull the ball back, try to reset.
I very much appreciate you. Oh,
wow. Two going to send it in. Deflected away by Rhett Bernstein. Ariel going to keep it in. And Miami FC is going to try to bring it down the left-hand side. No, they're going to reset. Yeah, no real help with them on that one.
No, but that's how they put him now. As a forward? Yeah. Now it's like a forward. I would put him as an attacker. Esa buena.
Oh! Oh, a little too strong on that. Little too strong.
It would have been hilarious if he bobbled that and it just rolled in. I'm expecting one of those. Turning into like N1 mixtape with the music. Nah, you just need to announce it. You need to get on the field and like, like the
Oh!
Did you see that person? That's just a kick.
Sent in.
Blake Smith, come on.
Hey, can you open up the stream and see how it looks? Oh, he kept it in. That was impressive, but quickly parried away by Weston FC.
I ain't twerking. You can have that one back, though.
One solid watcher right now.
It's sideways though, right?
Just kind of make me want to twerk, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, you're the expert. We've all seen that one before.
Make all Miami FC proud. The guys are watching.
Yeah, Route 1 Soccer said you are sideways.
Yeah. Okay, we are aware of some of the technical issues that have been reported, basically with the vertical video. Or hopefully we fix that. If you can chime in with us on the chat, that'd be great. As we're taking a group picture and I'm talking and smiling at the same time. So again, if you're just joining us, it is 5-0 Miami FC leading Weston FC. Pretty explosive second half, 3 Miami FC goals. The game has settled down quite a bit since that time. That was a handball. Handball on Fanfoni. Weston FC with a free kick.
Is this simulcast in Spanish? Mano.
I'll answer that in Spanish. No. You know, it's funny now, whenever I see a handball, though, I do just start yelling mano. I don't say hand.
Ooh, that was very nice.
Sent in from Weston. They're going to have a shot if they want it. No. Now they're going to have a shot. Right at Ryan Herman.
Terminator. Yeah.
Ryan Herman. Yeah, he was a backup. Lee, can you check out the stream? Can you check out the stream and make sure it's...
Yeah, actually, I was going to have an iPhone 4, so I will not be able to check out your screen.
Oh, wow. What? Can you check it out? If it wasn't, that sucks. That's out on off of Miami FC. I think 23 talked himself into that. Let's get the VAR out here.
But you can bet on that, like which kid's going to get there first.
Shout out to the head of the Lady Brigade, Natasha Moya, with the tunes. The music keep things going here as we approach the latter stages of this game. All right, we are properly horizontal now. Happy to report. Thanks to Drew for confirming that. And thanks for everyone for sticking with us.
I want this playlist.
Hope your neck didn't get broken as you tried to watch along. It'll be a Miami FC corner.
I'm looking at a goal for Hassan here.
So it's Fanfoni taking it short to Ariel. Now Fanfoni bringing it in. He's going to take a shot. It's going to be a little bit too far to the left as we enter the 80th minute of play. Miami FC again on top 5-0. Miami FC playing that all the way back to Ryan Herman, and they're going to try to build. Looks like they're going to look up that left-hand side now. Offside on Miami, coming back the other way.
Some Cardi B pregnancy news.
Breaking news.
From the stands, Cardi B is in fact pregnant.
Cardi B is preggers. They're going to say no foul on Trafford, even though Trafford is still down. Fans are not happy with it.
That's a Canadian treasure.
Mason's back up and running around.
You watch your behind number 8.
Mario Martinez now with the ball in the middle and a little momentum.
Game number 8.
Trafford looking back to Herman to play the ball, does so. Herman going to play it out to Rhett Bernstein.
Lionel? No. Oh, okay.
Oh, shot from Weston FC. Little high, little wide.
Okay.
That ball's going to be played over into the stands. Heads up.
Yeah, it's got the number on the back.
Yes, it was like this.
It's going to be a throw in for Weston. Nope, throw in for Miami.
No, they're just
Nope.
move back. Yeah.
Throw in for Weston. Okay, I think that's the first time all game the referee has pointed out that they should move a throw in one way or the other because every throw in has been about 5 yards off.
It's kind of golf where it lays. Throw
Yeah.
it in.
Again, certainly Weston FC is going to want to grab one back here before the end of this game. Try to make something out of it. Don't want to be shut out, but that's going to be a tall task. It'll be quite tricky for them to score a goal here on this Miami FC defense. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to tip your wait staff.
I'm gonna make a compilation of your dad jokes.
Yes.
The Cheddar Booligans.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nice bit of play there.
Beautiful.
It's going to be a one-on-one. The goalie's going to come out and grab it.
I can't believe Felipe.
Corey Jr. Corey Jr.
Oh, that's a bit too weak on that pass. Putting a little pressure on Weston here. That's a clean challenge. FC wants 6 as much as Weston want 1, but it's going to be a foul on Miami FC heading right to left. They're going to play it quick, try to get the ball moving down the field.
Let's go defense!
The man with the wrist guard.
Yeah. It's old carpal tunnel syndrome over here.
That makes no sense, Rev!
Rev, you need glasses.
Rev, you want to borrow my glasses?
He showed up today.
He did his job.
Yeah. This game ruined his St. Patrick's Day, so let's go light on him.
Yeah.
9 o'clock last night. It's like, damn, we've got to referee that game tomorrow. For $50.
Oh, nice little through ball. Again, Miami FC.
Yes, lovely ball.
The intent's still there. Didn't quite
Saved
convert
by
on
the
that
butt
through
of a
ball.
player.
Yep.
Which one?
Oh, Eddie L's going to have a head of steam heading right into the teeth of the Weston defense. He still got it. He still got it. Oh, a sliding tackle breaks it up.
Use your right foot sometimes. Could have used one there.
Outside the box, left foot. There's a formula.
It's the key to success. Yes, Stefano Fanfone.
Let's just call him Stefano. Then we still have a Stefano. Now he's just Stefano.
This is FIFA 99, bro. This was the song for FIFA 99. Oh, don't.
Got a little PES.
Oh, is that on? That is on. Miami FC is going to have an opportunity here. Going to send it into the box. Trying to get a clean look at goal. Saved by Weston FC.
Nice save, though.
It was a nice save. That was a challenge. And Miami FC going to have another bite of the apple here.
1, 2.
Oh. A little communication might have helped Weston there. As 42 had that rounded up, but it was knocked away.
When did Baby come back in?
We love you. We love you. We love you. And where you go, we'll follow. We'll follow. We'll follow. Because we support Miami. 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 And that's the way we like it. We like it. We like it. Whoa.
Corner kick for Miami FC. They're going to play it out away from goal. Try to build. Ariel holding possession. Losing it there now. Weston's going to have a 3-on-2 opportunity here for Weston. And it's knocked safely away. It'll now be a Weston FC corner kick from the far corner.
Yeah, I don't see Chavez.
No, but like
We're seeing here Drew Houseman pointing out Enzo Ranella is back on the
I'm
field.
not stalking him.
So, and it would appear that it might be that Jaime Chavez has left the field. Again, preseason, so we're rotating players in, getting everyone some work, and it looks like Coach Paul Dalglish wanted a couple more minutes for Enzo. So, some extra cheesy minutes. Avec fromage.
I like it. Right about now.
Right about
Say, brother. Come on, come on. Tempo, there we go.
Playing it through onside. Again, Miami clearly wants 6. Knocked away. That Weston defense, the scoreline doesn't flatter them, but they've had some very useful tackles and efforts in the last seconds to prevent 6 goals, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Based on some of this lackluster walking, I'm saying both teams are ready to hit the showers and call it.
Yeah, I think we're about ready to wrap this thing up. We are in.
That was the longest walk to a corner kick ever.
We are now in the 90th minute. Unclear of how much extra time there will be. Again, I can't imagine there will be too many minutes. I think both coaches have seen what they wanted to see. Although Weston now has an opportunity, knocked away again by Miami. Clearly now the impetus will be on maintaining the shutout.
Ariel, come on, man, feed him.
Go, Mason! Martinez, I'm wearing your shirt. Make me proud. If you score, I'll take it up.
Hey, incentive.
Oh, here we go. Ariel Martinez down the left-hand side. Playing it in. Broken up by Weston.
What is an assist get him? What is an assist get him?
Oh, that's going to be a foul. And that will be the game. No extra time for this preseason match. The final score, Miami FC 5, Weston FC 0. So, let's bring it back as the players head towards the bench. Let's bring it back over here, wrap this thing up. So, we've got Lee, we've got Drew. Whoever wants to join in first is welcome to. I'll start and I'll say I think there's a lot encouraging from this game. You're seeing a lot of aggressive play down the wings, more than I think you might have seen in the past. Defense, you can't do better than a shutout. I would say, again, first game, PDL team, but a lot to take away.
Yeah, I think Ryan Herman did a great job in the second half. He wasn't really contested much, but considering he hasn't played any actual minutes for us, we picked him up last year. It was good to see him kind of handle the keeper position. I thought it was interesting, kind of the formation of the back line with this one, having Rhett and Mason, and then up front it was a little bit different. I still don't think these are A and B squads. I think, as we said earlier, it was a good way of mixing both teams into it, getting everybody involved. What breaks my heart, if you pan the camera, is Johnny Steele was in a regular man today, maybe saving a couple Weston players from a bloody nose, but the second half was great. They poured it on early. Defensively, they held it down. Obviously, we had our two center backs from the previous season, so there wasn't much action down that way. But I like the combination of, as Lee was saying, Ariel Martinez, Jaime Chavez was great up front. So it was interesting how they set it up.
Yeah, I definitely think some of the formation choices are interesting, and the fact that they did use a split squad gives you a sense of the strength of this team heading into an NPSL season. Lee, what'd you take away from this one?
Very encouraging result. Obviously, it's a friendly. There's only so much you can take away from it, but very encouraged by the players we've retained, the new additions to the squad. And like I said it a couple of times, to start playing with the width, to start playing some, exciting attacking soccer. And I think it's kind of a statement of what the NPSL can probably expect from us. This has been 5-0. Weston are a decent team. I don't see that the NPSL teams are going to be that much better than them. I think it's going to be a very exciting season for a Miami FC fan. This is the league we've ended up in, and all we can do is support the team. And 5-0. I mean,
I think we can expect this scoreline a couple more times.
I would
in
think
seasonal play.
It's probably going to happen. But I love the way that we played. We could have easily got complacent, maybe let a goal in, but the clean sheet is as satisfying as the 5 goals. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. It's just nice to be back in Miami watching soccer, watching my team play. Like, it's been, 6 months? 5 months? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, it's good to be back, for sure.
I definitely think the fact that the team was able to come out with such a statement of intent after the half with those fresh legs and basically pour on 3 in what seemed like the blink of an eye, it was really impressive. And as we go forward, the attack of this team is, I think, what's really going to be captivating in the NPSL.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching this game. There was a few times when the players were not quite on the same page. Once this team starts clicking, they're capable of some really good soccer, and that's what we're lucky that we get to watch it.
I can't agree more.
Mm-hmm.
So let's wrap up here from Bobcat Field at St. Thomas University. Again, those of you who have joined us today, we appreciate it. We hope to be able to do this a couple more times in the preseason before the professionals actually take over. We were able to talk with Bruce Silverman and confirm that there will be streams of home games this year, so that'll be exciting to hear Bruce's voice back on the broadcast. But yeah, there's a lot to enjoy from today's game. Preseason always kind of fun in games, but as Lee said, it's good to see a team back on the field here in Miami-Dade County. As I notice, my hair is windswept and looks insane, and I fix it right as we're about to wrap up. So again, thank you to Drew Hausman, thank you to Lee Fens, thank you to all the Day Brigade for bringing some character and some fun and some information that I didn't have at occasional points. Until next time. This has been Magic City Soccer. Go Miami FC and go Miami Soccer.